How's it going, Geeks and Gamers? This is MarcTheCyborg with my first ever car video. I'm driving home from Canadian Thanksgiving right now, and I was listening to an episode of EFAP, which is my favorite podcast, where they were talking about the petition that people set up in order to have Season 8 of Game of Thrones rewritten by different writers so that a better conclusion for the series could be made that would satisfy more people. That got me thinking about an anime called Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist was an anime that was being adapted from an incomplete manga, so the source material, the books that the show was being based on, were not finished being written, not unlike Game of Thrones was with Song of Ice and Fire. The ending of Full Metal Alchemist is widely regarded as being underwhelming. I've not seen the original Full Metal Alchemist, so I can't verify this myself, but what I hear is that people were very upset with the ending and thought that the quality of the show really dropped off once it pushed past the books. And years later, they made a new show called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that more directly adapted the manga after the manga was complete. So the obvious thing would be that we would get a Game of Thrones Brotherhood, essentially, at some point, which would more directly adapt the Song of Ice and Fire books. My idea, though, is probably not what you're thinking, because I think a live-action show presents a fair amount of problems that even HBO apparently was having some issues with stuff like the amount of direwolf content that they could use, the amount of time they could have the dragons on screen, the limitations that came with the cost of live action special effects were very, very severe. So I think what the best idea that they could do is that a company like Netflix buying the animation rights to Song of Ice and Fire and doing a full adaptation as like a Western anime style adaptation, not unlike they were doing with Castlevania, which is amazing. You should absolutely watch the Castlevania anime. A super cool thing that would also allow for is that even if this is being done when George R. R. Martin's books are finished in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, however long it is, they could actually get the likeness rights for the actors that were on Game of Thrones this past time, and have it so that the images we have of people like Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow in our heads could be those same people, and they could even be voiced by the same actors, and we could get the proper version of the story in a slightly different format, but the way that it was meant to be told once the entire story is finished. And that way, even if it's not any better, it would still at least be a more faithful adaptation of the source material. And I honestly think that would be a fantastic thing. So if you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, leave a comment. Tell me that you want me to do more car videos. Tell me that you never want me to do a car video again. And I will talk to you later. So this is MarcTheCyborg signing off from my very first ever car video.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.